Who are you?
I am Jarkko Holopainen, artist, I guess. I make things, I draw things, I paint things, I build things. Tattoos by day and other things on other days. I started tattooing what I call the wrong way. I started by doing it. I had 4 of my friends who are very close and my friends, and they allowed me to try tattooing on them. One of those people is Scott Duncan, whose shop we work at, the Sugar Shack downtown in Kincardine. But it was just years of self-learning and a lot of eyes and ears open and mouth shut while I got tattooed, and then applying all the other principles and theories that I've done in my life to apply to that medium and that art form. A learning process every day. I love it. When I was tattooing and I tried to do some tattoos on myself, it wasn't for practice, and it wasn't that I couldn't get other friends to do it. I just wanted that feedback loop of that experience to feel that and do that and I guess celebrate that. It was kind of fun. This leg, both of those ankle pieces were done a long time ago on myself. I just made a very interesting Iron Man mask for my son as per his request. Not plastic, but real. And it was really fun to bend and shape the metal, and it looks like Iron Man's face shield. So when I made his mask, basically I found, because I'm not inventing this character, I found a line drawing of the Iron Man mask, and then basically I just printed that out, transferred that to the metal. Just like anything I do, it starts with a paper drawing and then end result of whatever medium I'm using. So basically I transferred it to a sheet of steel, cut out the eye holes, mouth holes, shape of the head and all that stuff. Then it's just bending and forming on an anvil or on my leg or other different devices and beat it into a certain shape and then weld a few of the seams together, and then it's this 3-dimensional thing. That was pretty fun. Just played a nice outdoor music festival last weekend, which was really good. Very muddy, but very wonderful too.
What's the festival that we're
It was in, they call it the Ohm Festival, so it's a summer solstice festival. 3 or 4 stages of music in the electronica vein. I was playing some very dubby, reggae-oriented drum and bass and jungle music. It's just an event to celebrate that time of the year with a crowd of dancing people in the middle of a forest, basically. So a lot of things that I do, I draw them first and create them. Then I go into the other part of my studio and build them, or go to the tattoo shop and tattoo them. Everything starts with a drawing usually.
What is the most memorable tattoo that you've given to somebody?
That is definitely an excellent question, because so many times each individual has a certain need or something dynamic that is fulfilled with that tattoo. In some ways, it's like every tattoo I do, I try to put that into it, even if a client might not feel or see that. But it's hard to say what the most profound image. That's a really hard no, because so many tattoos and so many wonderful people.
Yeah.
So many wonderful needs. So it's sometimes tough too. You give something as a tattoo in celebration. Sometimes a tattoo is in deep, heavy memorial. So there's lots of dynamics, positive and negative, where you fulfill someone with a tattoo. And artistically, it's just always fun, so.
Do you do any art on canvas or anything like that?
Not much anymore, only due to my busyness. But every once in a while, you might do a little painting or drawing like that. But I must admit, I haven't focused a lot of that stuff in the past few years. Also, having kids changes my amount of time I can spend in the studio doing those extra endeavors. You find, like a lot of adults, we end up sort of pragmatizing our artistic efforts to a financial goal to fulfill bigger things, but at least I'm drawing and painting and tattooing to fulfill that, so I like that. Well, one of the greatest things is being with my kids, because they are little energizer batteries on themselves, but also their perspective and just being with them, sometimes their excitement or their calm is the greatest recharge. A beautiful canoe trip is one of the best ways to recharge. Even just a walk through the bush or walk on the beach can be wonderfully calming and exhilarating at the same time. So I find that's where the recharge happens, you know? It's been quite a wide, very dynamic day today, so thanks for watching Cahoots. I'm Jarkko, and we hope to have more Cahoots later. See ya!